everybody on the gate. We got Gumey, the series points leader. Should be a good one. Let me see if I can get a whoop. Doing a 360 real quick. Gate is down. Who's it gonna be? It looks like Alex has a good start. Oh. Looks like it's gonna be Alex. Gets credit for the whole shot. First rounder, second. This is first moto inning. This is the first moto. If you are not able to make the first one, you can join in on the second one for sure. Alex out in front. Clark is in second. It looks like Rocket in third. It's so fitting. Alex had to take some time off. He had a back surgery. He's been recovering. He took some time off. And his first race back, he gets the whole shot. It's the most fitting thing I could possibly see right now. Looks like... Oh, Alex, hang on to it, buddy. Hang on to it. Clark, here comes Spinksy. Spinksy, the fastest qualifier today. He's riding the Suzuki. He looked really good in qualifying. And he's putting the charge. He's putting on the absolute charge right now. Spinksy around the outside. He's going to make the move. That's going to put the TTMX Suzuki out in front. Alex running second. Looks like Clark in third. Bam Bam in fourth. You got a good start. Budget is rounding out the top five. Where is our points leader? Gumey, he's back in seventh, right behind Hampe. Rocket, who had a good start, is back in ninth. That looks like Cam going down right in front of him. So, some opportunities here. Some of the faster guys, some of the guys who have the race winners, they're out there kind of buried in the pack. There's opportunities for guys like Alex, Clark, Bam Bam. Try to get a good finishing position. Budget, who comes into this race second in points, is in fifth right now. Buick says go Bam Bam. We got Buick's in the chat. Buick's, I'm somewhat disappointed you're not racing with us. Was looking forward to seeing you at the track today. But it's all good. There's always next weekend. Oh, Clark almost washed out right there. It looks like Hampe and Budget going at it. Oh, Hampe got a... Oh, contact. I don't think that was intentional. I think Budget got a little squirrely and Hampe was already committed to the line. Oh, and Budget is getting paboboed out of his mind right now. And Hampe just disappeared off the face of the earth. Okay, there he is. I was going to say, hopefully he didn't disconnect. So that's going to be a setback for Budget here. He's going to drop back. I don't have the map up. I apologize. There we go. Oh, Hampe and Gumey. Yeah, Gumey put his arm up. That was not intentional. A little bit of a bump there. That's going to put Budget way back once timing and scoring resets. So he's going to have his work. Oh, he's actually not that far behind. He's going up Mount Martin here. Actually not that far behind these guys still. Oh, Hampe made a little bit of a mistake. So Budget's going to try to reel him back in. Gumey putting a little bit of a gap on those guys. Hampe, yeah, Hampe must have made a big mistake because Budget is right behind him. Meanwhile, the battle for second is heating up. Alex doing a fantastic job of hanging on to the number 2 spot. Track makes me very mad. I can't be mad before watching Optic win today. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for champs today. It looks like Clark made a mistake. That's going to put Bam Bam up to third. This would be his best finish of the season if he can hang on for third. But I mean, their gaps are kind of far back right now, but there's still 15 minutes. I don't think Gumey, Budget, and Hampe are out of the question here. Got a freight train of guys going through the rollers right now. All the way back 222, here's Clark. He's got Gumey and Hampe right behind him. Oh, Hampe going up the inside. Gumey made a little bit of a bobble. Smart move to slow down before the SpongeBob. You don't want to go over the bars on that. Oh, Hampe, speaking of SpongeBob's, Hampe made contact with one, and his... Hopefully Hampe's internet isn't having issues. That's twice now he's kind of disappeared. So hopefully that doesn't cause a disconnect later on. Gumey running in 5th. Looks like he's closing in on Clark. Oh, and as I say that, Gumey crashed going up the uphill. That is the worst spot in the whole game to crash. Mount Martin is not where you want to go down on this track. So I do believe that's going to put Budget and Hampe. It is. Budget and Hampe are both going to get around him. Sorry about that. Bam Bam and Clark battling it out for the 3 spot. Looks like Bam Bam's holding on to it right now. I have not ridden this track, so I just downloaded it right before qualifying today. I haven't ridden it at all. This track looks like it's one of the better of the national tracks so far this season. The sharp edges don't look too intense, but of course the hills. Anytime you have Millville, you gotta worry about the mountains, right? Gotta worry about the big uphills and how the physics work on this game. The uphills can be kind of tricky sometimes. And then of course the rollers, which Alex is coming up to now, is one of the most difficult sections, in my opinion, in the entire game, is this roller section. Oh, Alex trying to get jiggy with it, trying to go triple. Bobble just a little bit. Bam Bam's going to close up just a little. Oh, Bam Bam, thought he was going to hit that SpongeBob. Meanwhile, Budget in the battle for 4th, looks like he's gotten around Clark. I'm gonna check cuts here. Budget has no cuts. Clark has 4 seconds, so that is where that's coming from. Budget trying to stretch this triple. He can make the move here. Clark's gonna hold the inside. Budget's gonna kind of fall back in line. We go down the downhill. Who can get on the brakes last here? Who can carry the momentum? Budget trying to swing that Yamaha, though. Clark's Yamaha put out good power for taking the inside right there and still getting up the hill pretty quick. And it looks like we have a change for the number 2 spot. Bam Bam has gotten around Alex. It looks like Alex made a mistake. Oh, Budget's way back. Budget's behind Clark now. Hampe has worked his way forward. It's horrible. Trust me, I haven't ridden it at all. I mean, it looks like the guys are going through it pretty good. Oh, Hampe. Yeah, Hampe is definitely having some connection issues with the server. Hopefully that doesn't result in a disconnect. That would be horrible. But Bam Bam taking over the number 2 spot. It still shows Alex in 3rd. We'll see. Let me check on cuts. Yeah, Hampe has 6 seconds of cuts. Must have been one of the times where he went down, he went off the track. But Hampe also has the fastest lap time so far, 209.1. So he is absolutely moving. And Spinksy, who's up front, kind of in his own zip code, is running a 209.4, his best lap. Bam Bam and Hampe. This is unofficially up. Oh, and Hampe goes down. He tucks it. See if Alex can... That was some good racecraft out of Alex to not send it in knowing Hampe was down. And Budget is sending it right behind these guys. Oh, Alex. It's twice now. He's almost gone over the bars over that jump. Here we go down the downhill. Hampe gonna carry a little bit more entry speed. Oh, he flies off the track though. He carried a little too much entry speed. So that's gonna keep Alex ahead of him. This has got to be such a good feeling for Alex to take as much time off as he did and to come back and not only pull the whole shot but to just run up front. This is like, oh, a little bit of, you kind of missed that rut, a little bit of contact. This is the type of riding I expected to see out of Alex earlier this season before his break. And now he's back, putting in a really good run. Now he still does have cuts advantage. Yep, 6 seconds of cuts. And matter of fact, on live timing, it's showing Budget. Oh, Budget's going down. It did show Budget ahead of Hampe based on cuts. So Alex running in third does have a cuts advantage over Hampe. So the question is going to be, can he run the pace? Hampe qualified third today, I believe, and currently running a 209.1. Spinksy just threw down a 206.2. This guy's in his own universe right now. This guy's in his own galaxy. There's no... I don't think there's going to be any denying Spinksy today. This dude is absolutely on it. So we're going to let him rock. He's got a 30-second lead. We're going to let him rock with it. Bam still holding on to second. This would be Bam's best finish of the season, I do believe. I can pull up the points and I can confirm that. Bam Bam, yep, his best finish so far is a 7th in a moto, and he's running in second, so this would definitely be best finish for him. Alex is not far behind these guys, so it's not out of a question him getting a podium finish. Oh, Budget, or Bam Bam, I'm sorry, he's gonna miss that berm. I thought Hampe was gonna run the inside, but it looks like he missed it as well. Oh, Hampe, a little bit of server lag still. Budget still showing behind Alex. Yep, that is accurate. Neither Alex or Budget have any cuts. Checking in on our points leader, Gumey, battling with OhTea. OhTea, last round's overall winner. He went 3-2 in, what race was that? I'm blanking on what race it was. What was the race before Redbud? Was it High Point? Might have been High Point. I'm blanking. Anyway, the last time we raced... No, it was Southwick. Southwick. That's what it was. Southwick, OhTea, went 3-2, won the overall. He having a little bit of server lag. But he's out here trying to get back up towards the front. Gumey, points leader, running in 6th. Was talking to Gumey earlier today. Out here doing the best he can on limited practice. Said the hardest part of his championship so far has been gaining points on this man. Budget is seemingly glued to the top 5 every week. He's a rider that's very hard to gain points on. Talk about it every week, how consistent he is. And right now, he is not out of the question for working up to this number 2 spot, as Hampe Alex and Bam Bam are right there, but Hampe does have cuts. Hampe has 12 seconds of cuts, is what live timing says. I don't know if he missed a gate somewhere or something crazy has happened. Hopefully it's not an internet issue, but he has 12 seconds of cuts on live timing. Here comes Budget, gonna work his way, trying to get to the outside. Oh, Alex sending it down this downhill. Still able to hang that middle rut though, so Budget all over him. And this is very valuable championship points if Budget can work his way around. He came into this race down by 16. But for Budget, it's not about trying to go out and dominate, win races. It's about gaining points. And right now it's showing him in 4th, him and Alex. This battle is accurate. Neither one of them have cuts. Last time around, Alex ran a 2:15.6. Budget ran a 2:12, so Budget definitely has the pace. We'll see if he can minimize mistakes. He's going to work around to the inside here. And Budget is going to make the move. Alex, good racecraft not to force the issue. He knew that Budget had the spot. Oh, Budget caught the, or Alex, I'm sorry, caught the SpongeBob there a little bit. So now the question becomes, can Budget reel in Bam Bam here? Bam Bam has 3 seconds of cuts, which is not ideal, considering Budget has no cuts. So if Budget can reel in Bam Bam on a race where Gumey is back in 7th, that would be massive for the points. And it looks like he's not that far behind. Hampe is also here, but Hampe has so much in cuts that he's not really in the equation for the podium right now. Oh, Budget. Whoa. Thought he was going to lose it just a little bit. Oh, Hampe kind of stuffed the front end there. So now on the timing and scoring, Budget is ahead of Bam Bam. The cuts are coming into play. Last time around, Bam Bam ran a 2:13.8. Budget ran a 2:12.2. Bam Bam looking good. This will be his best finish if he can hang on. Oh, here's Rojo getting put a lap down. He's going to let these guys go. Outstanding racecraft out of Rojo. Oh, Hampe trying to... He did. He kind of pushed the edge, stayed really low. Hampe just has to go full throttle the entire rest of the race. He's at a major cuts disadvantage. The only thing he can do is just go as fast as he can. Oh, Bam Bam got into him, but it was a quick crash. So we'll see if he can reel Budget back in, see if Budget makes any mistakes here. Those guys are hugging that inside next to that SpongeBob. Back in on Alex, running in 4th. I do believe this will be his best finish this season. It will be. He only raced the first 2 rounds. Like I said, he had to have back surgery, so he was out of commission for a little while, but he's back today. His best finish so far this year is a 6th in a moto, so this would be his best finish. Oh, and he hit the SpongeBob, and he's front flipping somersaults down Mount Martin. And that's going to let OT catch up to him. But I think OT has cuts as well. OT has 7 seconds of cuts. So OT is showing behind Hampe on the leaderboard. So Alex might be able to hold on to this position. Oh, Sully was down, trying to get going again. Alex, OT gave Alex a little bit of a bump there. They're both trying to occupy that line. So Budget has worked his way into second. Bam Bam's still in third. We're going to try to catch back up here. Hampe is now up to fourth. Hampe with a huge cuts disadvantage to the rest of the guys in the top 3. But all he can do is just right trigger, just hold it open. Alex trying to stay up with OT here. OT ahead of him, but he has a few cuts, so he's got to keep pushing. Let's see, Bam Bam can hold on to the 3 spots, be his best finish. Looking at the lap times again, Budget finally got some clear track. He ran a 209.9 for his best lap. Oh, Budget had a crash there. Don't think it's gonna hurt him too much. It's really gonna boil down to is how much time he can lose to Hampe in the last 2 laps. Hampe is moving. Checking on the leader while everybody's kind of spaced out, except for Alex and OT. Looks like the closest battle, but that's more so due to cuts. Everybody's kind of stretched out now. Haven't said much about Spinksy, but this dude is in his own universe. He got out front early. Alex got the whole shot. Spinksy got into the lead. And it's been night-night for everybody else since then. We saw this type of performance in Lakewood when he raced Moto 1. Or I should say he won Moto 1. Did not race Moto 2. He was dealing with COVID, and he said COVID was killing him. And then he did not race Southwick either. So it's been a while since we've seen Spinksy have this type of ride. White flag is out, and I mean, there's just not much else you can say. This dude looks great. He was fastest qualifier. He got into the lead. He's dominated. It looks like Bam Bam has lost the 3rd position to Hampe. I'm going to keep an eye on this. See where Hampe is on the track. He's over the line. He's getting the white flag. See if Budget is still ahead of him. He is. Looks like about an 8-second gap between the two. Bam Bam has lost a little bit of track position, so the 4th place position might be accurate as we... Oh yeah, and he goes down in the last corner. He's got to worry about OT. Bam Bam still running in 4th. OT looks like he's in 5th still. OT has 7 seconds of cuts. Here comes Alex. So Alex now, wait a minute. Bam Bam, 6 seconds of cuts. OT, 8 seconds. Alex is running in the 4th spot. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. See if that changes when we get to the line. And just because I haven't put him on the screen yet, there's Boss Man getting the white flag on the JGR Toyota replica Yamaha. Shout out SCD for the bike and gear kits. They always come out fly as usual. Speaking of flying, Spinksy on the Suzuki said, told us earlier, I'm really feeling the Suzuki today. And it appears to be working. Spinksy takes the win in moto number 1. And we're going to see how 2nd, 3rd, and 4th end up, because cuts are going to come into play. It looks like Alex has kind of lost pace to Hampe. But a 4th would still be his best finish so far this season. What a return to racing if he can hang on for 4th. Hampe flies out into the abyss and over the checkered flag. So unofficially he's in 2nd. We'll see if Budget is close enough. You don't throw it away in this corner. Budget to the line. Budget will finish 2nd. It's a great run for him to get back into the points, gain some points on Gumey today. So we'll see OT is showing in 4th. OT with a little bit of a bobble. OT 4th. Bam Bam 4th. Where is Alex? Alex might have made a mistake on the final lap. He's going to try to hang on to the number 6 spot. Alex matches his season best. Gumey, the points leader, finishes 7th. I know that's not the race that he wanted, but considering, you know, short practice, that is Rocket's bike twirling in the distance. Considering Gumey didn't have the practice he wanted, he said he had a crazy work schedule this week. Some points are better than no points, so try to get it a little bit better in Moto 2. Sway jumping off the side of the track. Hopefully that doesn't cause him to miss a gate. Star is showing the 7th spot. Oh, Rojo was trying to stay out of the way, but so C-Star, Sway, Rocket, Cam is going to round out. Cam is going to round out the top 10. And yes, what's that? Was that? No, who was that? That was Sway. He gave Sway a little love tap. All right, here we go. Spinksy not on the gate. Moto 1 winner. So that's gonna give a good opportunity for Budget. Finish 2nd, Moto 1. Gumey, the points leader. Can he bounce back after a 7th place finish? Bam. Best finish so far this season for him in Moto 1. Alex pulled the whole shot. Let's get it. See what we can do. Coming around the first corner. Looks like it's going to be... Alex had a good start. It looks like Clark is going to get the whole shot here. And he is. Clark. The rhinopower.com whole shot. Where is Clark? There he is. Out front. and leading this thing. Cam's $20 bet on himself did not go through. Here comes Tyler around for the lead. Oh, Tyler and Alex got caught up. So that's going to leave Clark out kind of on his own. Alex, a very quick recovery. Already up into the number 2 spot. Here comes Rocket. Oh, Rocket, little bobble. Where are our points contenders? Gumey is in 16th. Budget is in 13th. Hampe is in 12th. Bam Bam is in 9th. So the points right now are completely upside down. Tyler had a mistake. He's out of the lead. That's going to put Alex. No, Alex is not up front. 222 of Clark is still up front. Even after the mishap that went on earlier, Clark up front. Alex in the number 2 spot. Looks like Rocket at 3rd. Ooh, Alex kind of stuffed the front end in that rut a little bit. Oh, Rocket gets high-sided. Oh, and he has a really long crash. It's going to take a while to get back up. So with Spinksy not racing Moto 2, the overall is wide open at this point. Budget is now showing in 4th, so he had an amazing recovery to get up to the number 4 spot. With Spinksy not racing today, could be the day. Budget has not won an overall yet this year. Today could be the day. It's been a long drought for him. Clark over the line. Alex over the line. Rocket and Budget. I think Budget has a cuts advantage over Rocket unless he crossed before. Rocket and Budget going at it. Both champions in the TTMX division. Rocket, of course, the Arena Cross champ. Budget, Winter Showdown Open Class champ. And Budget's going to try to scrub his way past. Rocket slams the door. Rocket going to try to defend this inside here. Kind of sticks it a little bit. Budget runs the outside really up close to that SpongeBob. Budget's got a good drive. He's going to try to go back down to the inside. Rocket. Oh, Budget caught the SpongeBob, and he's over the bars. So that's going to give Rocket some space. Here comes Cam and Hampe. Haven't said his name yet. He was an absolute terror in the first moto, trying to work his way forward. Oh, Budget gives Cam a little bit of a bump. I don't think he expected Cam to slow down as much as he did. Oh, Budget flies off the side. And here comes Hampe around. Hampe's going to make the move. Here comes Sway. Sway trying to power his way up the outside. Both Huskies here. Oh, Sway kind of pushed it a little bit wide. Sends it down the downhill. Oh, Budget almost made the same mistake that Rocket did on the first lap. Speaking of Rocket, Alex is off the track. So speaking of Rocket, that's going to put him up to the number 2 spot. Oh, Alex is back on, and he's down in front of Sway. That's going to let Sergino by. That's going to put Alex way back in about 10th here, it looks like. Clark. Oh, Clark, the leader's down. He went down after the finish line. And now Hampe is in 2nd, so it's game on at this point. Hampe, no stranger to winning these races. Oh, he gets a big kick right there. How about Cam running in the number 3 spot? Will definitely be his best finish of the season if he can hang on to it. He's got Budget going through the rollers. Rocket right behind him. Oh, Rocket made a bunch of time up in the roller section. Here comes. Oh, it looks like Sway went down. He was right behind these guys, but he went down. Rocket gonna make the move back around Budget. And there's a freight train of guys back here. OT, Gumey, Alex, Georgino. There's a bunch of guys. Oh, Georgino kind of off the track. Let's see if Alex can power by. He can. All inside. Everybody tried to occupy that inside line. The only one that's gonna make it out alive is gonna be Alex. Oh my goodness, it's a pile up here. Everyone trying to hit that inside line. Oh, Gummy gonna try to make some quick moves back. This is not what Gummy needs right now for points. Back up to the front. Cam. It looks like Clark made a mistake. Cam has gotten around Clark for second. Rocket up to third. Looks like Budget is trying to make the move as well. It's been a very chaotic Moto 2. So I'm going to take a look at points for the overall. Hampe has already won 2 overalls so far this season. Budget has not won an overall yet. So looking at the points as they run, Hampe. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Points as they run, Hampe got credit for third in Moto 1. Running first in Moto 2 is going to give him a very good chance at winning the overall here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's still 12 minutes, still a long race. Guys, you can throw a blanket over them. It's the 125 of Cam, the 175 of Rocket, and the 897 of Budget. Budget to the inside. Rocket made a little bit of a mistake, and Budget said, all right, I'll take that. Old Budget pushing very wide off the... That is Clark's bike bouncing. Oh, Budget and Rocket. It's a drag race up Mount Martin, and Rocket loses control of the bike. So that's going to put Budget up to the number 3 spot. Cam trying to hang on to second. He's got Budget all over him. Budget to the inside. Cam gave him a little bit of a wave. I don't know how aggressive Cam is going to be with Budget. He knows there's a championship battle going on. Budget's got the speed, and he's going to move right into the number 2 spot. So, for the overall, Hampe sitting on 45. Budget in second would be sitting on 44. So, these guys no stranger to battling each other. They did it all winter long. And for Budget right now, points. If he can go 2-2 today, that's going to be massive in the points. How about Cam, though? Very impressed with how Cam is riding today. Up here, the number 2 spot. It looks like Rocket went down. Here comes OT, last round winner. OT going to try to scrub it to the inside. And how far will Gummy go up is another question, because now that he's got some more time on the track, he didn't get the best of starts, which Gummy this season starts have not really been his strong suit. He had a couple hole shots in the last round, but for the most part, he is one of those riders that is really good at working his way forward. So we'll see. He's in 6th right now. Still 9 minutes and 2 laps to go, so he's got plenty of time to work his way forward. Cam and Budget are still showing right next to each other. I believe Yes, Cam has 1 second of cuts. Budget has 3 seconds. Hampe also has 3 seconds. So the battle for the win is going to come down to just raw speed. Can anybody catch Hampe? Which, considering the amount of races Hampe has won, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to catch him. But for Budget, he can stay in the number 2 spot. He will take it. Gumey is meanwhile showing in 4th. So this is exactly what he needed. He needed a bounce back after the first moto. Keeping an eye on this battle here. Cam running in the 3 spot. Rocket must have insane cuts because our live timing is messed. Where is Rocket? Rocket is showing in 14th. Rocket is showing in 14th, even though he's right behind Cam. We're going to have to look at that at the end of the race. I don't know if he missed a gate. But we're going to have to take a look at total race times to see if that tells a different story. But as of right now, Cam running in the 3 spot, Gumey in the 4th spot. Alex running in 5th. Alex matched his season best in Moto 1 with a 6th place. And here comes Bam Bam. Right behind him, Bam Bam. His season best, a 4th place in Moto number 1. He told me not to click on him if he was running up the front, so I'm not going to. As God is my witness, I'm not going to click on him. Oh, Alex. Ooh, kind of get a little bit. I get a little bit sideways. Oh, hold on to it. Hold on to it. Alex made a little bit of a bobble. Bam Bam going to try to come up the inside. Bam going to hang this inside line. He's going to power his way out. Both of these guys on Huskies. Trying to get the power to the ground. OT is right behind these guys. Oh, Alex washed the front. Bam Bam got by. OT looks like he got by just with a little bit of contact. So that's going to put Bam up into the number 5 spot. So with Gumey running in 4th, I'm going to do a quick points as they run. Budget, if it finishes this way, Budget will gain 12 points on Gumey today. Gumey would still have the red plate. But coming down this last half of the season, he's going to have to get on his horse and put the work in, because Budget has been extremely consistent here in the middle part of this championship. Which should be to the surprise of nobody. That's what Budget does. Oh, Sway going down. OT working on Alex again. OT, last round's winner. Last round's overall winner. His first overall win with us at TTMX. He's trying to put the move here on Alex to see how aggressive he gets. Alex kind of pushed a little bit wider than I thought he would. Here comes OT. OT through the rollers, gets a better drive out of the corner. He's going to make it stick. Alex. Wow, how did Alex not go down? Okay. Paboso Physics strikes again. Alex stays on the bike. Back up to the points leader, Gumey. He's got Rocket right in front of him. He's got Cam right in front of him. I still think Rocket showing in 16th, but he definitely missed a gate. And since he's a lap down, it's showing him a lap down, I'm not going to get a total race time on him. So hopefully that changes next time he goes around, if I can see his total race time, I'll be able to justify if, you know, his position being correct or not. Battle here, the 190 and the 217 Rocket, or not Rocket, I'm sorry, Bam Bam and Alex battling it out. Right now, currently, Bam Bam holds the position, so cuts coming into play. Alex has 1 second more than Bam does, so Bam has the cuts advantage as we run. This will be a great return to racing for Alex if he can hang on and go 6-6 for the day. Or 6-5, I should say. He's running in 5th right now. It'd be a great return to racing for him. Oh, Rocket. Cam makes a little bit of a mistake. Here comes Gumey. And I'm sure it's frustrating for Rocket. All he can do is just go, you know, like there's not really anything you can do about the missing gates or, you know, that type of situation. All he can do is just go forward, and hopefully we'll be able to sort it out. Oh, Cam, a little bit of a mistake. Oh, and I should say Gumey as soon as I thought he would capitalize on it. Oh, Gumey, hold on to it. Oh, wow, I thought Gumey was going down for sure. I thought he was hitting the deck for sure. Budget, meanwhile, I'm not going to speculate and say that Hampe is slowing up, but Budget is closing the gap. Last time around, oh no, he's not slowing up at all. Last time around, Hampe ran a 207.1. Oh no, that's his best lap. Last time ran a 215.1. Budget ran a 207.5. So Hampe had a crash last time around. And Budget can see that gap getting just ever so small. 16 seconds, or still 3 laps or so, 4 laps or so. MX bikes, anything can happen. All you can do is push forward. And this will, oh, Budget caught a SpongeBob. This will affect the overall. If something does happen to Hampe and Budget gets around him, that will be for the overall. So we're going to keep an eye on that gap for sure. We go back to, looks like the closest battle on the track for a top position. We'll go back to Alex and Bam. I'm going to need Alex to remind me next week to take handguards off the Husky, because it really throws off how cool his kit is with those white handguards. Oh, Alex landed on his back wheel and just wheelied out of it. So that's going to put Bam Bam and OT. Oh, I forgot. I can't click on Bam Bam. That's going to put Bam Bam and OT up to, looks like 5th and 6th. Here's Gumey. It looks like this battle back here, only about 4 seconds back from Gumey. If Gumey can get up to 3rd, that would be a great finish, a great bounce back from Moto 1. But Cam, despite everything that's going on with Rocket, Cam is hanging with them. So these results are not going to be official until we can see what went on with Rocket. He might have missed a gate, might have had a lap not count. We've seen like internet dip out for a second and, you know, somebody's lap doesn't count. Like we've seen that before. So we're going to try to get to the bottom of what happened with Cam. And, oh, I'm not sorry, not with Cam, with Rocket. We're going to see what happened with Rocket. And we will correct that and update it in the Discord after we figure out what went on. I don't think it's a situation where Rocket cut the track. Rocket's not the kind of guy to just intentionally cut the track. It's probably an instance where he crashed and he missed a gate and the lap didn't count. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. Was interested to see if Gumey could catch Cam here. Cam is riding very well in the number 3 spot. Gap back to Budget is showing 10 seconds. Take a look at last time around. Hampe ran a 211.1. Budget ran a 210.1. So Budget is still pushing. He hasn't won an overall yet. He hasn't won a moto yet this season. He's second in points purely off of being consistent, and, you know, some of the other guys have missed races. So, you know, you line up against who is on the gate pretty much, and each week he shows up. He's been really consistent. He's this season's Ken Roxon, where he's just there, you know, like every week he's just there. He's trying to put it all together. This will be his best finish of the season if he can hold on to it. 44 points, scoring 2 moto finishes for 44 points would be his best weekend of the season. And it comes at a great time. Gumey did not get the practice he needed, and he's out here in salvage mode. So that is a good recipe for Budget to try to make up as many points as he can. There's Sturgino going down. Oh, and I see a crash. Cam has crashed after the rollers. So here comes Gumey, and this is points. It's a big 2 points if Gumey can make the move. See if Cam can hold on to it. Both of these guys just kind of nitpicking their way through that corner, both standing up on the bike, trying to have as much bike control as they can. The white flag has come out. I'm keeping an eye on Budget and Hampe. Oh, Cam stuffs it. Oh, down the huge downhill, and he's getting the absolute worst crash of his life right now. Holy cow. Cam's bike spent about 6 or 7 seconds just rolling down the hill. So that is going to put Gumey up to the number 3 position. Oh, Gumey, now he's got to hold on to it. White flag is out. We'll see if timing and scoring does reset. Gumey officially up to the number 3 spot. Keeping an eye on Hampe here. because Hampe all going up Mount Martin. A little bit of a bobble. Budget is not far behind him. Budget has done a fantastic job of not only getting up to second, but staying on the pace and reeling in Hampe here. But he might have needed just another lap or two. See Budget back in the distance. Hampe kind of stuffs it. A little bit of wobbly. Hampe was also having internet issues earlier. It does not look like it affected him. Which you never want to see internet issues impact the results of the race. But it doesn't look like it's going to. One more corner. Hampe, his third overall win of the season. He gets it done in Millville. Budget 2-2 on the day is going to get him second overall. Third overall is pretty much a toss-up right now because Bam's up there. Alex is up there. It's gonna be pretty tight for third overall here, but here comes Gumey coming around. Rojo's gonna let him go by. Doesn't want to get in the way of the points leader at all. Gumey with a good bounce back to try to make up some points that he lost first moto. Still going to finish behind Budget, but that's okay. He had a 16-point gap to work with. Here we go, final corner. Gumey third. Now Rocket was already across the line. So we are going to see what happened with his gate. These results are not official. Rocket might have got moved into the number 3 spot, depending on what happens. Bam Bam fourth. His best weekend of the season. Alex is going to finish 6th. So it looks like, yep, Alex 6th. Rocket, we're going to go back and look at it, buddy. I saw you and Cam were going at it the whole time. We're going to go back and look at it. I figured it was something about, missing a gate, maybe an internet lag. Like, I figured it was something like that. We'll go back and look at it. Don't worry. Oh, Sway goes down. Sway running in 8th in the final corner. You 100% cut the track? Oh, well then, if you can point me, give me 12th. I mean, I respect the honesty. I totally respect the honesty. I'll still, if you can point me to when it happened, if you can give me like a time frame, I can go back and look at it still. But I hella respect the honesty. Down the hill and I launched. Oh yeah, that'll do it. Yeah. That definitely will do it. So here's shout out Pert joining us, finishing 9th. G-Star in 10th. Sturgino, Rocket, Mop, Rojo, Tyler Clark, Cruckus all called it a day early. All right. Overall results. Hampe. First overall, Budget, Bam Bam. Third overall today out of Bam Bam. Good job, buddy. Gummy. Fourth overall, 34 points. So, yes, he lost 10 points to Budget, so it's going to be a 6-point gap. Next week, OT, 5th overall. Alex, 6th overall. Actually, this will be swapped. Alex, 5th overall. By better second moto. So, great job out of Alex getting 5th overall today. OT, 6th overall. Cam, 7th. Spinksy did not race Moto 2, but he still gets good enough points for 8th overall. Oh, no, actually, same thing. It'll be swapped here. Sway is going to get 8th overall by second moto finish. Spinksy 9th overall. And C-Star rounding out the top 10. It's a 6-point gap between Gummy and Budget. Hampe has missed a couple of rounds, but he's still up in the number 3 spot.